you guys have been traveling for almost a day, or maybe, well, probably you stopped, so this is your second day traveling from California to Washington State. This is a coastal town. Uh, you know some things about it. You know that St. Cloud is it has about 3,000 inhabitants. They live mostly uh, from lumber work. There's a what's it called? I can't remember the name.
A lumber mill.
Lumberyard.
Lumber mill.
Lumber
Or
mill. Yeah,
lumber
it's called what? Woodrow. Yeah, Woodrow sawmill. In distant years, they also had some fishing there, but there's a part of town which is called
Lynch
Lynch
Bay.
Bay,
Yeah.
and Lynch Bay is a small community where there are still some fishermen, but not that many. It's just a local business for a few people. So you will have some information about this. The things I've pasted there in the chat. Nothing much has happened lately, but you do believe there's some kind of supernatural or paranormal force phenomena, whatever, happening in this city that may explain some of the things that have happened in the past. It could be something in the woods north of town, which were basically the reason the town exists. And so as I was saying, so you all work at the theoretically and applied neurocasualty Santa Barbara University of California. Isaac Erskovitz has managed to get some funds to finance this trip, and the rest of you are his team. And as I was saying, you have been traveling for almost 2 days, and you are almost arriving. You have been traveling through the Interstate 5, which takes you very near St. Cloud, and that's where you are right now. This area of the interstate, there's nothing much to see. Basically, just woods. And worst even right now because it's raining, uh, heavily raining. Visibility is very bad. Who is driving?
I will probably be driving. And yeah, Washington State, it's almost always rain.
Yeah, which is good because for our game, it's raining is easy. Okay, so you are I mean Ben, you have been driving for many hours now, and you've seen the sign that says I was going to say Twin Peaks. It's not Twin Peaks. It's St. Cloud. I can't believe it's not Twin Peaks. To the left, and you saw it just basically a few meters.
How close
Before-
are Lynch Bay and St. Cloud to each other?
Yeah, it's very close. It's it's if you are driving, it's a 5-minute drive.
Gotcha.
If you are walking, it's obviously a much longer trip. But okay, so you saw the sign almost immediately, and there's a turn to the left, and you will leave the interstate now. So as I was saying, visibility is very, very reduced, and all of a sudden, Ben, you see something. It seems like a silhouette of perhaps a person or whatever, crossing the road. Just after you left the interstate, and this road here is just a local road. It's not really good. So roll me a drive,
Okay.
and it will be a 15
And that's a starter skill.
driving.
Yeah.
Not in
No.
darker.
Okay.
I think it's an unskilled one for us.
All right. Then
So it's going
I
to be
have
in
no
skills.
agility, so I roll an 8. Unfortunately.
Okay. You are the one who's driving. Okay. I thought it was Ben.
Was Ben?
I don't know.
Oh, was
Yeah,
Ben
I
driving?
No,
I will
no.
assume that I
Oh,
am. Yeah. So
you said you were driving. Okay. So you guys don't have a video, so I mixed up. Okay. So Isaac, you step on brakes, but it's too late.
oh.
You drive against something, and whatever it was, it breaks your windshield, and you hear a loud noise, thump, and something rolls to the side of the road.
I'm gonna stomp brakes, and bring it to the edge of the road and get out to see what's going on. I'm assuming I hit a deer or something, but
So Ben jumps out. He lights up a camel short, and kind of a thin, intense-looking guy. And he said, "Prof, what happened? You think we hit a moose or something?"
Oh no! This van.
Okay.
I borrowed this van from the institute.
Yeah.
So I go back to take a look at whatever we hit.
So you have to pay for the windshield probably. The windshield is broken. But no, there's worse news. You see something someone lying, uh, a man lying down, uh, just outside the road in the bushes.
Oh no! We hit somebody. Oh, this is
So I say, look, let's not touch anything, guys. Let me go over and take a look. So I'm going to go take over and take a look at the body.
yeah. I'm gonna bang on the side of the van. I'm like, Felix, somebody's hurt.
Yeah, what happened?
Someone's hurt.
Okay, let me see it.
You're a biologist, so
Yeah, sure. Yes, yeah, of course.
What's your specialty, Dr. Summers?
I'm a physicist, but I do have
Because
one
it'd be funny as
medicine.
hell if I was getting the biologist if you were a medical doctor. Like,
No, I'm a physicist, but I have one. But I have a point of medicine. So
Yeah.
if he doesn't, but the
Oh,
biologist
wow,
should be
okay.
the one.
Yes.
So
Maybe.
I'll kneel down by whatever this is, and I'm just kind of smoking my cigarette and taking a look.
You approach the man, and you notice that he's moving.
Oh, he is moving.
Yes, he's moving. He's moving and is murmuring something.
Alrighty, I shout out, "Hey, Prof! I don't think he's dead yet."
Do you want to finish him?
So I go over and I kneel
Okay,
down. I
yeah,
take a
I'll-
look at the guy. I take the cigarette out of my mouth. I'm kind of trying to listen to what he says. I'll put my ear up against his mouth.
Well, I'm gonna get out of the car anyway, even if it's raining.
He's cursing. He's saying, "Motherfuckers!" blah, blah, right now.
Are you
Oh,
okay, sir?
I'll try to shoot.
Fuck you! You tried to kill me, you motherfuckers.
sir, calm yourself. We're on network television.
Okay,
This is the
Okay.
person that just ran over.
Oh, okay.
okay.
It is
got
a
a
bit.
tie? Oh, wow.
No, it doesn't. Well, not at the moment.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
sir. I didn't realize you were middle class.
His face. His face is strange. He seems to have been burned, but it was not now, of course. It's something in the past, and he's blind in one of the eyes.
Is there somewhere
Uh,
we can take you, sir?
It seems to
We
be
actually
okay.
shouldn't move him.
He starts getting up.
Maybe we should call
Oh,
an
okay.
ambulance.
Never mind. I looked at the dude and said, "Look, you want a camel? You all right?"
This guy's not a spinal. I've seen spinals in the war.
I fish out my pack of camels and I fish out a cigarette and said, "You want one?"
It takes one.
I go ahead and offer him a light and say, "Dude, we
What?
didn't even see you. What happened?"
I don't know. Who are you? You're not from around here. You're not locals.
No, we're from down in SoCal, Santa Barbara. We're just coming up to for the weekend and stuff.
Where's that?
Hippies.
Santa Barbara,
Santa Barbara, California.
Southern California, man.
Oh, California. What are you doing here?
We're just coming up here to do some work this weekend. That's all.
What kind of work?
Hey, you all right, man? I mean, you got hit.
Yes, I know. I'm better now.
Oh, okay.
He'll live.
Yeah,
don't
we're
worry.
just
Is there
we're
liquor
just
on
coming
this
up to do
bread?
some research. That's what we do, man.
Research.
Yeah.
Are you eggheads or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, come up to the great north.
I don't like the likes of you.
There's
And
no real reason for you to run in front of our van, man.
I was just crossing the road.
Yeah. Well,
The
you got to
interstate.
cross.
And you're not a chicken, sir.
What do you mean? I'm not a chicken.
You know why
Crossing
the
the
chicken
road.
cross the road? Yeah.
No, I don't know.
That's yeah.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side.
That's stupid. Are
So is the chicken.
you calling me a chicken?
No,
No,
he just
No,
said
he
it
said
was
you are a
fun.
chicken, dude. Lighten up. He's trying to just trying to make a joke,
He knows
trying to
what he's
lighten
saying,
the
the
atmosphere.
biologist.
Yeah.
Give me a
So you're
ride.
sure you don't want us to drop you off at
Yes.
the clinic or something?
No, not the clinic, but give me a ride. I need a ride.
Okay, sure.
Drop
Do you
me
have
off.
room
Well-
for him?
Yes, it does. Actually,
Hey.
it's not like shit now. He probably shot himself when he was.
Okay. So I'm going to
We came
call
out here to get
one
away
of them
from the
to Dr. Isaac.
Yes,
I'm going to
Dr.
approach
Summers.
him and say, I cannot go in the same car than that man. That man smells. But I'm saying this.
I look around for another
Oh,
car.
for van. There's some space there.
I was about to say I'm going to go. I'm
Another
going to open
car.
up the back of the van and see if there's a spot he can sit back there with some of the equipment and stuff, and
You can
we
find.
can
a
open
spot.
the we can open the windows. You get what I'm saying?
Well, it's raining, so it's
We
still
can open the
raining.
windows anyway.
Well, yeah, you are soaking wet right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you find a spot for the guy. It sits down. It really smells when he gets inside. the
Okay.
van.
We put Dr. Summers on the luggage rack so that she doesn't.
Just let her have the passenger seat. Yeah.
I'll let
Up
someone
front.
else drive at this point. I'm convinced that I'm nodding off or something.
Okay, I'll
Felix,
drive.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
drive.
And I will be back there with Mr. Smelly Guy and I'm going to be smoking my Camels to try to cover up his body odor. So all
I
Dr. Summers has to smell
probably-
is my cigarettes.
I'm going
Is
to
this-
pull some Vic Vapor Rub and put it on my nose.
Is this a is this
That's a good idea.
is this an automatic or manual car?
Almost certainly an automatic.
Yeah,
I
I think-
was about to say, if it's a van, like a
Ford
Ford Econoline, white panel van.
So it's the D, right, guys, for a drive? I'll ask them.
Oh my God.
I'm used to manual.
Yes, it's the D.
Okay, so D, and here we go. I'll drive at.
It's D for get us out of here.
I'll go at 4 miles per hour. Just to be careful.
Yeah, it's better not to drive too fast here. Okay, so you drive for a while, and after a bit, the guy says, "Leave me here."
Yeah, okay, dude.
It's still not the city itself, but it's closer. You already see some buildings about half a mile down the road. But what we see here is the graveyard.
Okay.
And the
So
You're okay, sir?
I'm
What's your
I'm
name,
gonna
sir?
grab the SLR as we are letting this guy out,
Oh,
and I'm going to take a picture of him and of the graveyard.
Okay, so you take a picture. He approaches the graveyard, and he doesn't he doesn't get inside the grave or something like that. He just
Yeah. I'm just taking a picture for later. You never know.
So where are you going to stay? This is the game master asking.
is there a like a
It's a
local
nocturnal
motel?
hotel, right? It's that or the motel, and I'm not going to stay.
Oh yeah, the motel it was behind you. So if you want to go to the motel, you have to go right.
No. I don't want to go to the motel.
The
You
motel.
You
don't
want to go?
You don't want to go to Northern Hotel?
No, I want to go to the Northern Hotel, not to Xanadu.
Oh, okay,
Xanadu
gotcha.
was back there.
Yeah.
I should have had before, but yeah. So if you want to go to Xanadu, you'll have to drive a little bit more. You have to proceed.
Where's Xanadu?
Xanadu is behind you. It was near the interstate, just outside the interstate.
Well, we can go to the Northern Hotel. Why not?
Okay, so you drive through the city, through the town or city. You see a few buildings. You see the sheriff's department. You see a department store. You see a diner, fire department, and then there's a sign to the right that says Northern Hotel. But it's not that close. The Northern Hotel is, as you know, because if you have already thought about going there, you know it's up in the peak, outside town.
It's towards the mountain, right?
Yeah. So you start going up now, and it's still raining, and now you have to be even
We'll check in
more.
first, and then let's hit that diner. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
totally
so-
cool for that. I could always use some coffee.
Minutes later, you see a large building that seems to be it is the hotel, and it seems to be not really very how should I say that?
Busy.
Well, yeah, very busy at the time. You see about 3 cars outside. There's a large parking lot, but only 3 cars are parked there. And now it's the rain is getting less bad. Visibility is better.
Yeah, I think we don't have a problem getting a room here.
Yeah. you
No,
can
we
just-
probably would have made reservations, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, if we're going
If
to be
you
here
already,
a few days. Yeah.
though there's no problem because really it's no big deal. So you go inside. So. So you go inside, and there's a woman almost dozing off, sitting behind the desk in the hotel lobby.
I'll walk up and wait until I can tell if she's actually asleep, and then I'll ding the bell.
You scare the woman. She
Dies.
no, she's not old. She's still there.
I immediately begin to pause. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. We're here to check in.
Oh,
I did mean to startle her, though.
good afternoon. You are the university people, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you had a reservation, right? So who is Mr. Erskovitz or Professor Erskovitz? I mean?
Yes, and I'll get out a little checkbook from the institute and make arrangements for the stay.
Okay, see, she asks if you have luggage. If you have luggage, she'll have to call someone to take care of that.
She has to call to take care of what?
Luggage.
Ah,
Someone to carry your luggage.
oh, thank you. Um,
Okay, so an old man approaches you and he carries your luggage. He starts carrying your luggage. Um, you go to the upper floor, so the first floor. There aren't many, just 3 floors here. But there are many rooms here. There are long. The corridors are very long, and it seems to be almost empty or maybe empty. Uh, you don't hear any noise, and it smells a little bit like damp,
Hmm.
dampy smell.
I'm
Probably
checking how
isn't.
clean the hotel is.
Yeah, it's not cleaned a lot, but it's not really dirty because there's no one here. But yeah, probably dusty and moldy, perhaps.
Moldy, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the old man takes you to your 4 rooms. He leaves the luggage inside.
Yeah, that's fine.
The bedrooms aren't bad. Just they aren't. They smell a little bit dusty and moldy, but besides that, they seem to be kind. The bed sheets are clean, and there's not really that much dust on the
Okay.
on the furniture. Not much, probably, but they still use carpets at the time, so probably that's where the dust has been collecting. So
I'll fold out a few uh, bills and give him a tip once he's put our luggage inside.
so you put your stuff there, and if you want to do something now,
Yeah, we'll settle in, and then I'll let everybody know. You know, in 20 minutes or so, let's meet in the lobby, and then we'll head over to that diner.
Okay.
Okay, boss.
And then I'll take a long, luxurious shower for about 30 minutes, and then be the last person to show up at the rendezvous. Looking
I'm
like
going to take a
$25
shower,
a
but first,
change.
I'm going to clean up the room a bit.
I'm gonna have my very best sweater vest on, like looking like a dilf.
And I start collecting the mold in the bedroom. To a petri dish.
just a bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up the bathroom in my room to be some kind of dark room where I can develop our pictures.
This was the woman.
Saúde.
Oh,
Sorry.
that was the lady I rang the bell on. Damn
Yeah.
it! I spoiled my chances with the town fox. I hope this town has more than one fox, or I'm gonna be in it for a weekend, aren't I?
Okay, so 20 minutes later, you meet
Yeah.
at the lobby, and she's still there, and she's still focused.
Yeah, I come in like smelling like Dracar Noir and wearing my very best sweater vest.
She introduces
Gosh,
herself. She
I'd
said,
really like to apologize about startling you earlier. I'll say.
"Oh, no problem. I was dozing off because there was no one here. My name is Susan.
It's wonderful to meet you, Susan. I'm Isaac. This is my team, and I'll, half-heartedly point at the rest of them.
So tell me, Professor, what exactly are you researching here?
Well, there's supposed to be, some goings on out in the woods, right? Ghosts,
Is it?
cryptids, something like that, maybe.
What?
Well, that's the
Crypt what?
scuttlebutt.
Crypt what? What do you
Oh,
mean?
like the Loch Ness monster or Sasquatch.
Oh, you mean the Swedes? Is that the thing you mean? The Swedes?
Maybe.
Well,
Have you ever seen anything out there?
well, the Swedes. They are nasty. People say they are cannibals, maybe.
Cannibals? Now, that's interesting.
It's
Should I be
possible.
worried going out there?
Well, I wouldn't approach it. Yeah, the place where they live is near the hotel. Well, not really near, but it's also in this area.
Oh,
Further west. No, not west. East. Further east.
I will pull out my little steno pad and make a note of that.
But
Well,
they
we'll still wear clear of that. I say as I write down,
Yeah,
we
exactly.
immediately check this area out. Right.
we usually stay away from their place. But they are, at least when they came to the town, they are usually well behaved. I think the cannibal thing is just a rumor. They are the local boogeymen. When you want to scare the kids,
Oh, I see.
you tell
Gotcha.
stories about the Swedes. Nielsen is their name.
Nielsen,
Family.
huh? Nice.
Yes.
So I take out my little notepad and write it down. And I've still got the camera around my neck. So I kind of look out at the street. What am I seeing when I look out at the street through the front door, the bay window, whatever?
Yeah, so the front doors. Well, not much. There's a parking lot in front of it, and then there's just woods. This
Okay.
is again outside town, so no buildings near. The place she mentioned, so the Nielsen's farm, it's a little bit farther, so you can see it from here, and it's on the other side of the peak, so it's covered anyway.
Yeah, but they live on the woods.
They have a farm, but it's somewhere. Yeah, it's basically near the woods. Yes.
Yeah, they have
There's
a
not-
farm, but it's just for them, or they do some kind of trade with the village.
It's a large family. It's a large family. No, they don't do anything. I don't know. I have no idea what they do there. Just-
I guess we should stay clear of their land. So if
Yes,
any trouble.
that's better. Even the sheriff rarely goes there. So yeah, but there's no reason to go there. So this is the place where you are staying. So if you want to go to town, it's the other side.
I'm going to check her hand to see if she's wearing a wedding ring.
She is, yes. She is.
Damn it! I wasted 2 sprays of Drakkar Noir on this. This mission is a failure.
Aren't you going to the diner next? Maybe we'll find someone.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm sure a waitress will be. This is our chance to really impress these hayseeds.
So how long are you staying? Do you know?
At least several days. Depends on whether we find anything of interest to our research or not. But I mean, if we feel really, really sanguine about it, I say, looking at Ben and kind of nodding to him, like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us. I mean, do they have like a, I don't know, local town library, someplace where they keep old documents and records, things like that? Local
There's a library.
newspaper.
There's a
Yeah.
lot. But if you want to know anything else about the city's history, you might want to talk to Gary. He was a
Gary.
newspaper.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was a newspaperman, and I don't know, in the 60s, probably. He's retired now. 70s, yeah, in the 70s.
oh no.
Where could I find Gary?
Well, very likely in O'Reilly's pub. He's usually there.
I'm
O'Reilly's
going
pub.
to describe the guy that we hit. Does that sound like Gary?
No.
I know.
I think you mean the gravedigger. I don't know. I can't remember his name. He's a creepy
Alan
man.
something.
Yes.
Alan.
No, she's saying that she doesn't remember. his
Ah,
name.
okay. No, but he didn't tell us his name.
No.
No.
you
Nah.
don't. No.
Nah.
His name is Alan, I think. Yes.
Okay, well,
Uh,
that explains it. We did leave him at the graveyards.
Yeah.
Oh, so you drove him there? Why did you drive him there?
He asked for a ride.
Okay, but be careful. He's not. He's not. He's not. Well, it's crazy.
And he smells.
Did also that? Yes. He smells.
He
yes.
likes camels.
He's like likes what?
He likes camels.
Oh, okay.
Smoke.
Cigarettes. Yes, not the animal.
Well, we don't know that.
Yes, he might play. Probably smells like a camel at least. So, do you need anything that I can get you or something?
No, everything.
Can you? Is there? Can you give us a map of this of the location of here?
Yeah, you have a
Do you have
map.
any- Okay.
You have a map.
So
You smashed your windshield, right? I know.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
we had a bit
He
of
hit an animal.
Oh, okay.
a camel.
I don't think it was a camel, but we definitely hit something in the fog.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can if you want to. There's a gas station down the road. Just before you get into town.
Yeah, I was going to drop the crew off here at the diner and then head over there just to get
Okay. So
an estimate.
they can fix you that. Well, see you later.
See
Okay.
you
Bye.
later.
Yep. See you
Yeah.
soon.
Okay. So
So-
you guys. Yes.
Where now, boss?
Well, let's go. I'm going to take you guys to the diner and then I'll take the van
Sounds good.
by the gas station and see if there's something to be done about the damn windshield.
Okay, so you drive down to town again. You see the gas stations you mentioned. It's called
Stands.
Stan's gas station. Yes, and the diner is in the same street, so it's just
Yeah.
a little bit far.
Yeah, I'll drive past Stands, get a look at, see whether it looks busy or not. I'm guessing not.
Oh, it's not busy. There's a man there. Maybe it's Stan. I don't know.
Yeah, I will drop them off at the Nighthawks diner and then turn the van around and head back to Stands. And
Okay.
yeah, I'll tell them, don't order for me. I have no idea how long this will take, but I'll pick you up as soon as I can.
Okay,
Oh,
so-
Alrighty.
Miguel, I think you're gonna have a problem in some. The little bastard is looking at the shelves and thinking how he could try to open them.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So we'll have to do something about that as well.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to baby-proof all these ones also. Okay, carry on.
Motherfucker. Okay. Well, so Isaac leaves you at the diner. It's not busy as well. Everything is very slow here. There's about 3 people inside, and one of the 3 is the woman behind the counter, and there's a couple having a coffee. The 3 of them look at you when you get inside. They just look
Morning.
at- It's afternoon.
Afternoon.
The woman behind the counter says, "Good afternoon, welcome."
Thank you.
I just
Can-
need some coffee black.
Yes. I'll have also coffee and a cheeseburger and onion rings, please.
Oh, our running rings are great. You are.
Excellent.
I like my coffee like I like my women. Tea.
So I'm going to show you the woman behind the counter. It's this one.
Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Damn it.
Mine.
And you're not even there.
I hope Stan is really
Yeah.
cute. That's all I'm doing. Like, my name is Stan Weena. I'm like, oh, is it?
I'll get you.
Stan was my dad.
Stan. This is Stan.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Well,
Just
not
a
bad look.
dude.
Okay, so the woman whose name is Kathy.
Katie.
Katie serves you coffee, and then Isaac goes back to the gas station, and Pam is there. When you park the car, he approaches.
Hey,
Hi, man. How
hey,
are
just,
you?
well, I point at the windshield. I've had better, but good to meet you.
What happened?
Oh, hit something coming into town. Bounced off my windshield.
Yeah, this is bad.
Smelled like a beaver.
You eat the beaver?
It smelled like one. I didn't see what it
Oh.
was. It was
Oh,
all
okay.
too sudden, but hoping you could do something with it.
Yeah, I'll have to replace it if you want.
Yeah, we're gonna be in town for a few days. How long you think you would need to order a replacement?
Should be here in a couple of days, I think.
Well, let's get the ball rolling on that, and yeah, I'll go inside to fill out paperwork or whatever he wants, and I'll ask him, hey, you got coffee in here anywhere?
Oh yeah, I can get you coffee, of course. He gives you a cup. So, are you tourists? No, this is not the
No,
season.
we're researchers. We're doing some research about land management and forestry type stuff out past the Pikes. Well, it's a mixed team. I'm a little more into weirder stuff, I guess, but yeah, we've got a mix of people.
Weird
yeah.
stuff? What do you mean, weird stuff?
Oh, like folklore, and I've heard,
Oh,
heard that there are occasionally some strange things out in your woods, so that's my interest here. But we've got a naturalist and a physicist and things like that.
I don't remember anything strange happening, but if you want to do your research, why not?
Well, I'm from California. We think Washington basically.
Oh,
says
okay, you're from
territory,
California.
so-
Okay, that explains everything. Everything. Okay, but be careful. These woods aren't strange, but they are dangerous.
Yeah, we've heard there's a family up in the woods that is a little on the sketchy side.
Yeah. The Nielsen. We don't really trust them.
What's
You
the
shouldn't.
what's the nickname you have for him?
The nickname. Uh, Everybody has some kind of nickname for them.
Oh, gotcha. So, yeah, the lead at the hotel had a name for him.
What did she call them?
I didn't catch it. Something like Stitches.
Yeah. The cannibals, probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what
she
they
did
say, but I don't think so.
mention that rumor.
I don't know. I don't think they are. That's just old ladies talking.
Well, I mean, if you're not missing anybody, chances are they're cannibals is pretty low, right?
Yeah, probably. Unless they eat each other, but I don't think so. Who knows? Weird people.
That's a good question. Goldfish eat each other.
That they do? Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they eat their own kids. Weird.
Why did they do that?
It's one of those survival of the fittest things, I think. Also, the father's really territorial.
That's interesting. Well, okay, so I'll replace your windshield in a couple of days.
Sounds
Come
great.
back in 2 days and I'll fix it. No
Okay,
problem.
yeah, and I'll give him the number of the hotel and everything, which he probably already knows.
Have a
thank
nice
you for
day.
his time. Yeah, I will show up. I will show up at the diner with my paper cup from the gas station.
Yeah. So I'm trying to chat up Katie about Gary. So I say, hey. So I keep hearing there's this guy named Gary who used to be a journalist. You know anything about that guy?
Yeah, I know him. He sometimes comes here. He's a nice guy.
Any particular time, any place I could go to find him and have a chat with him?
Usually during the afternoon, but he's not here today, so he's probably at O'Reilly's. That's where he hangs out most of the time.
O'Reilly's, what's that? Is that a bar somewhere?
O'Reilly's, yeah, it's a pub in Lynch Bay. Lynch Bay, it's near the beach.
So you got donuts here?
Oh, well, I have, but you should try our pie instead of the donuts.
I'll have some donuts if you don't mind. I love donuts. I like to try donuts everywhere I go. Do you
She
make
looks
them
at
fresh?
She looks at you with an angry face.
Oh, I will have the pie.
Yeah, I also have the pie, please. But first, I'm waiting for
With
the cheeseburger, please, and the onion rings.
No, she brought you the cheeseburger.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so she brings donuts for Ben and pie for the rest of you. Unless, I don't know, Dr. Summers, do you want pie as well?
Yes, I'll have pie.
Okay.
So I'll give the donuts a try. What do the donuts taste like?
Not really good, but the pie is very good.
I wouldn't
It's
know
okay.
about the pie because I didn't get the pie. So
Yeah.
I take a bite of very disappointing donuts,
Yeah,
take a
they're
drag on my unfiltered Camel,
So
sip some
Summers,
coffee.
what do you think about the rumors of cannibals out in the woods? I say with a smile.
good. That rumors. That's just that probably. Who knows? Those people are strange.
Dr. Summers here is a bit of a skeptic. So
It's a bit of a
she will-
stupid
Bet
What is this?
skeptic.
skeptic. Okay.
Well, I would believe in cannibals. Why not? There's nothing special about that. There's reports of cannibals in several cannibal communities.
In Sweden, there aren't many. I think maybe.
I'll lead her down the primrose path of asking her how cannibals would work if no one ever disappears. Like if no one's
Are you asking
missing,
me?
what are they eating?
Well, they could be eating outsiders.
I'll grin that I've gotten her there, and I'll say like, "You mean like us?" And I'll sort of laugh. You better
And
be
there-
careful out there, Summers.
And there are any other weird stories around here
Well,
You
related to the forest, for example?
related to?
For the forest.
Well, the only thing that I can say about that is people usually avoid the woods.
But
night.
any particular reason?
Because it's dangerous.
how do you avoid the woods in a town with a lumber yard?
Well, I mean, when I say avoid the woods, is not going into the woods, not going around the woods. That's not the problem. Just don't go
Too deep into the woods.
too deep into the woods. Yes, that's what I meant.
But people have gone missing.
Not lately.
Not lately, but they have.
I think there were a few people that went missing.
Not
Usually not
related,
local.
not related to the Swedes, right?
Oh no.
I think we can chalk that up to the advances made in refrigeration. I mean, a cannibal could live off one person for months and months now.
Well, they could also salt the meat.
I'll point at her. See, Summers is already Summers is already working out the nuts and bolts of our cannibal theory.
Katy looks outside and she says, "Well, look, Gary's coming."
Oh, Gary. And I'll look at Ben. Isn't that your man of the hour?
So you see this guy. I'm going to show him. You see this old guy coming inside.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
so I look
Sorry.
over at Katie and say, "So that's Gary."
She tells you, yeah, it's him. He seems to be drunk, I think. He's
Grrr.
he doesn't seem, isn't walking very steadily, so yeah, she assumes he's drunk. And it seems to be, yeah. So he stumbles onto a chair and he sits down noisily. And Katy approaches him. And he's looking at you, Gary. You notice that you are outsiders, of course.
You're Gary?
So I will walk over and take a seat next to him, or across from him. I'm not sure. Is he sitting on like one of the stools by the counter? Or is he? Okay.
Yeah, he said.
So I'll grab a stool by him.
He heavily
And I'll,
smells of alcohol.
And
He's trying to look at you
Focus.
and see your face closer. He's probably seeing several faces at the same time.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Gary.
hey, Gary, I'm Ben. Nice to meet you. Need some coffee?
Hello, Ben. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Want to smoke?
No, I don't smoke. The doctor says it's bad for me.
Yeah, it's bad for me too. And then I take a big puff.
You're out of town, I know. Where I
Yeah. Yep. We've come up from Santa Barbara for a couple of days, you know.
I was there once. I didn't like it. Too sunny.
Yeah. Yeah. Where did you? I hear that you were a journalist. Where'd you work?
Seattle.
Oh, were you with the Intelligencer, or did you work in radio or TV?
I did a bit of radio and newspapers.
Yeah. So, what you doing here in St. Cloud? You a local?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
It's
And
I'm enjoying my retirement.
well, may as well. Yeah, we just came up to do research on a few little things. Heard about up here, you know, stories.
Stories. What kind of researchers are you?
Well, we're from the Tank Center down at USCB, you know, University of California, Santa Barbara. Theoretical and Applied Neurocausality Laboratory. That's what Professor Herskovitz calls it.
I
That's
have no
Professor
idea what-
Herskovitz over there.
Hi, Professor. Nice to meet you, Professor.
That's-
Likewise, Gary.
Yeah, that's Dr. Summers. That's Professor Gauthier. So,
Glad to meet you.
yeah. We're just academics, man. We research. Well, you could say that we're tied into the psychology department. Yeah, we research special factors regarding, you know, folklore, the impact of certain factors in the environment on human perception, stuff like that. We've been doing it for a while.
You said psychology, right?
Yeah, psychology, neuroscience. You know, Dr. Summers is a physicist, so she does research on electromagnetic fields and the effects on the human neurological system. Dr. Gauthier is a biologist, and you know, we we do all kinds of research, really, and we heard some really interesting stories from up here, and thought we'd better come up, take a look. That's what we do. Kind of like when you were a reporter. You went and you dug the story where it was. You went where the story was. We're going where the story is. That's all.
There's nothing much happening here for a long time. This is a boring place.
Yeah, it must be because I keep hearing people, sounds like made up stuff. Like they talk about some bunch of people called the Nielsen's that they claim are like these isolated, maybe cannibal type people. I mean, and then you hear
Well,
stories about how nobody wants to go into the woods. I mean, that's just, there's not much to that, huh, Gary?
there is something to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well,
Like what?
the Nielsen, well, they are inbred at least. I don't know if they are cannibals or not, but they are strange. Some of them they have deformities. They are, and they live there just by themselves. So they are strange people. About the woods, well, I wouldn't go into the woods. It's dangerous.
You know why?
Not exactly. I know it's dangerous.
But this is kind of a logging town, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
still is. Yes.
Okay.
It has seen better days. Now it's the business is not as good as it was before.
So I
Many-
motion over to Katie and say, Katie, could you bring him some pie on me, please?
Katie brings, and she again looks at you. You should have had some pie. The donuts aren't.
You know what? Katie, I'll have some pie. Okay. I'll have some pie. It's just that I like donuts, but I'll have some pie. Everybody's having pie.
The pie is very good.
Oh, then I better try some.
So she brings 2 more slices, one for you and one for Gary. Gary says, I'll eat the pie, but I really not. It's not my thing.
Do you like donuts, Gary?
Not particularly, no.
Oh, okay.
But I'll eat the
I love
pie.
donuts.
So Kathy is happy about it. She likes people to eat the pie. They don't serve liquor here, so I just came here, chat a bit with people.
Yeah.
What were you talking about?
We were, the situation north of town, we keep hearing about the woods, but everything's real ambiguous. I mean, it's the North Woods. We get it. You hear stories, Bigfoot, people wandering out there, DB Cooper, parachutes into the northern woods and nobody ever sees him again. But it's just that it's such a big forested area, right? And I mean, there's mountains. I mean, you go from, sea level to 14,000 feet, and it's like in 10 miles. I mean, I get it. And then there's the fogs and all that kind of stuff. But really, something going
don't
on
think-
north of town.
I really don't think it's a Bigfoot. I think
Yeah?
it's much more than that. Yeah. Bigfoot is just a beast. This is not a beast. This is something. People here are quiet about it. They don't like to talk about anything of that. They just they try to ignore it. But everybody knows that's something strange, something evil is in there.
So, Gary, it sounds like there's a history behind it. And I bet you know
Yeah.
some of it. What's
There are
the history?
Well, people go missing without a trace. They are never found. And besides that, there's always a strange feeling. Even when nothing is wrong, we have this strange feeling.
So, is there any campgrounds up in that area? Natural camping areas, hiking trails, anything like that?
Not really. We never had any. The people who usually come here for vacation, they come when there's a festival. and it's in Lynch Bay. So it's basically that. Some
Ah,
fishing,
gotcha.
camping, but not really hiking and camping. No, it's not. These woods here, they're not good for that, and we would dissuade people from doing that anyway.
Yeah, but there's got to be logging roads that run back in there, right?
Oh yeah, during the day people go, and that's no problem.
Yeah.
It's just after dark that things. I don't know. After dark, everybody tries to avoid it.
Okay.
I
So,
was there during the night, and it really is strange. Even if you have a torch or a lantern, it's strangely dark. Strangely dark. It's
The
a,
shadows are
I wouldn't repeat it. I'm too old for that. I wouldn't be on. I wouldn't be in these woods during the night anymore. Just once I was just coming back, and I had a flat tire. I had to walk a bit, and it was very scary. Nothing happened, but the dark, it's unsettling.
Are there any old stories from the settlement days? Was this Native American territory at one point?
It was, yes. It was a long time ago, yes. Uh,
Is there someone that we can talk about these experiences? Someone who had a more profound encounter or experience in the woods?
Not that I know of. Everybody avoids them, so I don't think so. If you if you are able to you are able to talk to, there's one of the people in the sheriff's department. It's called Jules. Jules is a Native American, but he doesn't like to talk about it. So I don't know. You can try, but it's very likely that he's going to avoid the subject. His grandfather, I don't know. I think he's one of those people that went missing.
Well, we'll talk to Jules then.
But
I'll try.
yeah, don't be too eager, because I don't think he's going to talk about it. I tried, and he wouldn't say anything about it. He just avoided the subject.
Well, perhaps before we talk to anybody else, we could just take a walk through the woods just to see what they're talking about. Get some samples.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's not a bad idea for us
Let's
to
do
do
it
what
first
everyone advises us
unbiased.
not to do.
Yeah,
So,
let's
Gary-
do an unbiased visit first.
so Gary, you probably thought of doing some research on this, right? So, where would you recommend people start if they want to kind of find out what's going on up there? Is there stuff at the local library, town hall? Is there any
Not
real
much.
information? Anything written
Not
down?
much. I don't think so. Well, you may find some news, but no one has done any digging on this.
Oh,
Well, I have
Okay.
done, but I never get anywhere.
gotcha. So I'm just going to sit there, eat my pie, and feel really sad about the disappointing donuts, and smoke my cigarette, drink my coffee. Is Gary drinking any coffee?
No, if he just eats half of his pie and then he starts getting up. Yeah, I'm going.
Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you, Gary.
Nice meeting you guys. Are you staying longer?
Oh yeah, we'll be here a few days. We're staying over at the hotel.
Mm.
Why don't you come check it out? Check us out sometime if you're in the mood to do some more chatting.
Okay, well, you can find me here probably during the afternoon.
Yeah,
Or
always
down,
up for a talk.
down by Lynch Bay as well. Well, bye.
Bye bye.
But
You
When we
won't.
get out outside the diner, I'll just turn to everybody and I'll say, I've seen this sort of thing before. Like people ignore what's in front of them just so they can live with where they are. Everybody's ignoring this because there's something to ignore, not because there's nothing to see.
Mhm.
Well,
yeah,
that makes sense, Prof. But the problem is it doesn't leave us with much room to actually do any research before we head out there.
yeah, but that's why I want to go to the forest first. I want to see if there is anything. I want to see if it's related to any creature or anything from the forest itself.
Well, it
Probably,
could be just an electromagnetic field.
or any kind of
Ultrasound, yeah.
yeah, or any kind of hallucinogenic in the plants.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah,
Or it could be something like the Taos hum. There's something subsonic happening out there.
Yeah,
We've looked into stuff like that before. Yeah.
Do we have any military base, or there ever was in the area?
No, there's not.
So let's see.
This is the map.
Oh, okay. So Frost Peak, we're really close. There at Northern Hotel.
Yeah. Now, is Frost Peak, is that literally where it is? Like, I mean, so is the hotel right at the kind of the tail end of it?
Yeah, it starts to be it's close to the peak, but the Nielsen's are actually
On the other side.
on the other side.
Gotcha.
So you guys see Ben start really puffing his cigarette, and he says, Prof, there's probably ways we can find out things that they don't normally think about. Like, we can go to the sheriff's department and find out about missing persons associated with this area. We can go to the church and get death records. I mean, we're talking about basic research stuff. If you want to do it,
Yeah.
or
I mean,
look,
we're here. We're here for several days, one way or the other. And if you're feeling nervous about going into the woods first night, I get that. I mean, it makes more sense if there's something out there for us to have some idea what it might be. So,
Well, it's just we don't have any safety equipment. I mean, it's like, what if we go out there and we encounter a bear? Maybe this is all about bears and mountain lions.
I watched you
Maybe we
pack
could get the
4
guides.
thermometers and 1 infrared thermometer. We are more than equipped.
yeah, but
Maybe
but
we could get the guides.
yeah, but most of
I
the
think
time
in-
bears. Yeah, but most of the time bears are afraid of you. If you don't mess with them, they'll just leave you alone.
Yeah, until they eat you.
Yeah.
Let's see. So what I'm going to suggest, let me go over to the sheriff's department and just ask them some questions about the missing persons records, any crime reports related to those woods. We could even find out a little bit about these Nielsen's. Their farm is located right at the base of this mountain. I wonder if they're really the reason why people avoid the area.
Well, I was about to suggest that maybe the Nielsen's know things that these people don't, because sometimes people get cut out of a community because they say things that make other people uncomfortable.
Oh,
And the
That's a
Nielsen's
very good point,
might be
Prof.
a very good example of that.
yeah. I mean, we don't really know anything about them, do we? Yeah.
Except that they're inbred cannibals.
Well, that's what the people in town say. Sure.
Yeah, they're vegetarian, they're vegan cannibals. It's a whole new thing.
Um,
Well, we'll
so-
see. Who knows?
Maybe they eat mannequins.
well, see, that's the other thing the crime reports would tell us. I mean, if we see
anyone's
that,
disappeared, right?
yeah. Well, if we see that family name showing up, then we know that they actually do interact with the town. They get in trouble, and that's why people say bad things about them because they just don't like them. But if they never show up, that's kind of a tell too.
I predict that our gravedigger is going to feature prominently in a couple of drunk and disorderly jackets.
Well, we could try to at least go to different aspects of this. You could go to the sheriff's department, and I could go I'm not entering too deep into the first, but I could get some samples from. I don't know if it's a good idea for us to all tag along each other to each place, you know.
Okay, so what Ben suggests, he says, look, let me go to the sheriff's department and find out what I can find out there. Anyone who wants to go with me can. And then, Prof, if you want to go check out the woods real quick, just to kind of do a site check.
Yes.
Do we have any motion sensing cameras or anything we could Oh, that's the other thing.
Yes, we have.
There's a sawmill in town. There's a logging operation.
Yeah.
They'll have maps of the plots that they're working out there and what the roads to them are. That would be a good way to locate a site where we could, get their presumed cooperation with our doing what we're doing. That would be helpful, don't you think? Somebody could go there and get them to give us information on the logging operation, where the logging roads take you, what conditions are.
Perhaps
Because we've got to get into the woods.
Yeah, perhaps Dr. Summers, you could do that.
Okay.
Do you think I'm the best person to go and talk to the lumberman?
Yes. Yes.
I have a 7 charisma, so you know. So
Well, they are lumberjacks and they are okay.
Yeah.
And they work all day.
Just
And they
speak physics to them, rotary applied
Okay, so-
angular momentum, that sort of thing.
Ben is going to the sheriff's department. Professor Felix is going to the woods. Dr. Summers is going to see the man,
That's the man.
the hairy man. And Isaac, where are you going? There's a brothel here.
Oh, I thought I was going to the woods as well. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to the woods.
So
I wanted
Prof,
to go to the woods, actually.
Oh, okay.
Let's all go to the woods then, except for Ben.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'll
so
head to the sheriff's department and
let's
start
leave the
working.
man for some other time. Okay, so let's start with the sheriff's department. Okay, so just a minute. Okay, so are you going to walk there or thinking? Well,
We can drop her off.
Yeah. Okay.
We
So,
or drop him off. Yes.
yeah. Okay. So you drop Ben at the sheriff's department and then
Oh.
you go.
Did you rent a car, or you're driving the smashed window car?
I'm assuming the window isn't so bad that we can't see out of it.
No, you can. Yeah, you can drive.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So you get inside the station and you see there's just one person in there, a woman.
You got this, Ben. Just get her to give you a ride back to the hotel.
Isaac, look, Isaac, look.
There's another woman here.
And he doesn't even come in, so it's like
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
only one who knows.
He doesn't know.
When you
So I walk
get-
in.
Yeah, as soon as you walk inside, the woman just stares at you, smiling.
Damn it.
It's strange. It's like,
I smile back at her, take my cigarette out, and said, "Hey, how you doing?"
she keeps smiling. She has a strange smile.
I walk over to her, say, "I'm Ben Jacobs. I'm from out of town, doing some research. I was just wanting to check your missing persons and crime reports for the area out north of town."
Tell me your stats, your attribute stats.
So I've got 11 strength, 14 intelligence, 14 wit, 7 agility, 9 toughness.
She looks
And
at you. What's your charisma?
it's a 12.
12. Okay. I see a strange aura around you. What's your name?
Ben Jacobs. Ben Jacobs. Nice to meet you. And you are?
Angela. My name is Lucy.
Hey, Lucy.
You have a strange aura. You're a tough guy,
Uh,
right?
it's probably all the cigarettes I smoke.
Oh, it might be that, yes.
I like camels. You like cigarettes?
I don't like camels. Camels are smelly, I think.
Eh, it's a very masculine cigarette, I'll admit. I like it. I like how robust it is. It's got that kind of Turkish tobacco taste, you know?
I thought you were talking about the animal, not the tobacco. Well,
Oh, no,
I
I've never actually seen a camel.
I don't
Just
usually
on the
smoke.
packet.
Yeah, well, I've never seen a camel, but I've seen some documentaries. Have you seen documentaries, Ben?
We make them sometimes.
You like
do
documentaries about gladiators?
Yeah, we do. We do documentaries sometimes. Actually, that's why I was here to talk to you. You know, it's like I said, we're trying to find. Go
Are you
ahead.
doing a documentary here? Are you going
Well,
to
we
film?
might. It depends on what we dig up. You know, we're from the Tank Center.
You think I'm pretty?
Yeah, sure.
Would I look good on camera?
Probably. So,
Mm.
about those crime reports and missing persons reports.
What? What are you
Crime
talking about?
reports. Missing person reports. See, that's
I
why
can
I came over here. I'm wanting to do a little basic research.
I can show you crime reports, but I can show you something else.
Oh, okay. What can you show me?
Not here.
Okay.
We could
So,
meet somewhere else, maybe.
okay. Yeah. Well, I'm staying at the Northern Hotel.
Are you married, Ben?
Me? No. No, never
Oh.
met the right lady.
Yes. We never do, right? You never do.
So,
And she seems sad all of a sudden. And she starts crying.
oh no, don't feel bad. I go fishing around for something to
I'm
hand to
feeling
her.
so much better about dodging this bullet right now.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. The crazy ones are the best sex. Okay,
That
so
may be true, but I
Yeah.
will,
Mm,
I will let
Even
you.
though-
I'll let
if you see
write
me
a white
if you
paper
see me
about it.
tomorrow morning with scratches on my back, you know what happened.
There you go.
Okay. Anyway,
Then you listen to footsteps behind you. So someone is entering the the office.
So I turn and take a look.
Yeah, it's a police guy. I'm looking for his. Yeah, this one here. It's one of the deputies.
So I nod my head and say, "Hello, deputy."
He looks at you with a suspicious look.
All righty.
He doesn't say anything. He just looks at Lucy. And who is this man, Lucy? And she looks a little bit worried. He's out of town. He's a college professor, I think.
Ben Jacobs. Nice to meet you.
The deputy looks at you. He still isn't saying anything. At least not to you. He stares at you, and then he asks, "Are you a college professor, Mr. Jacobs?"
I work for the college, University of California, Santa Barbara. I'm with the Tank, Theoretical and Applied Neurocasualty Laboratory.
I have no idea what you're talking about. California, that's far. What are
Yeah.
you doing?
Well, we're up here doing some research. I thought
I
I'd
see.
come by and check the crime reports and missing persons for the area, the woods north of town. maybe look into the name of Nielsen's. I keep hearing that name popping up.
Nielsen's. That's a family that lives near Frost Peak. Just a family.
Yeah.
They are Swedish, I think.
Well, that would fit with the name. Yeah. Funny thing, we keep hearing about disappearances and other things that make people uncomfortable about the Northern Woods. I mean, do you actually get crime reports or missing person reports from up in that area?
Just what silly people have nothing else to do and they just come up with stupid stories. No, this is a very quiet place. This is a quiet town.
So, what do you think, Deputy? Why do people come up with stories like that? Just because there's big old spooky woods, it's a quiet town, there's nothing else to do?
Yeah, that's it. Nothing happens and people just come up with silly stories.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, do you smoke? I offer him a Camel.
No, I don't. I don't smoke.
And
And
I-
he looks at Lucy, and there's something there going on. He seems to be jealous of the way she's looking at you.
Oh, good Lord.
Hmm.
So, feels like Jaws, right? And I'm the little guy who came in on the boat talking about the shark. Anyway, so yeah, well, yeah, that's kind of why I was wanting to try to do some basic research, you know. But I mean, if there are no crime reports and there's no missing person reports from those northern woods, yeah, I guess there's nothing much going on there then. And I look at it
No.
when I say that.
I think you should just look around and try the food. There's nice fish, and then go back. California is a better place. There are people dying there from drug abuse and rapes and killings and gangs and all that. You can research them. Much more interesting. We are boring people here. Just
Ah,
living our lives. Just
Santa
living our
Barbara's
lives.
pretty nice, man. You ever been down to the beach down there?
Nope. Never been there. Never been in California. I've stayed most of my life here.
Oh, okay. So you're local. Didn't come
Yeah.
in from the outside.
No.
So you grew up
Well,
hearing these stories, right?
yeah. The only thing that I've always heard is the don't go into the woods at night. Besides that, it's just nothing's happening.
Okay. Well, like I said, just doing basic research. If there's no missing persons reports, if there's no crime reports, the Nielsen's, I'm gathering, never come to town, so they probably never end up on your radar then. Is that right?
Rarely they just shop for supplies occasionally.
But they never cause trouble.
No,
Okay.
they are peaceful.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I appreciate the talk. Nice to meet you both.
Lucy says, "So are we going to have a drink later? Maybe coffee."
Say
I
yes,
think
please. Say yes.
Oh yeah, sure. It's like just like I said, come by the hotel, and I'll be happy to chat. Yeah, that's why we're here. We're here to talk to people.
The deputy is now looking at you with a very angry face. But he doesn't say anything.
I try very hard not to smile as I walk out the front door. And so, well, that was bust, but I have an easy way of figuring out whether he's lying to me.
When you
So-
get up, you hear some an exchange inside. They are probably arguing about what happened.
So I will just kind of walk up the street, head back in the direction of. Let's see. So this is the late '80s or early '90s. What's the time frame?
Early 90s.
Early
Let's
'90s.
say it's 93.
So there's still payphones.
They are still
so- Yeah. So I will go look for a payphone, and I'll see if there's a anything like a local taxi service or anything like that.
No.
Nope. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just start walking back towards the diner. Let's see. Can you bring up the map of the?
Yeah. I was about to say, unless the houses are not to scale, it's not a bad walk. Although it's raining. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we've been rained on already, so
That's true.
You can easily walk to the diner. To the Northern Hotel, it would be a
a little bit more of a
Oh,
walk.
that's right. Yeah, because it's further up.
Yeah. So I've walked. Oh, what? You know what? I'm going to go in the opposite direction. I'm going to head over to the sawmill.
Oh, wow. Hey, wait, the Deep Woods Club. I wonder if that's the Deep Woods they mean not to go into.
Well, it's another place where you shouldn't go. Yes.
They're like, no, we didn't mean the forest. God, we're lumber people. No, we meant the Deep Woods Club. Don't go there at night. It's filled
Well,
with Shriners.
You have to go there at night because during the day it's closed.
Oh, see,
Goats
there
aren't-
you go.
The goats there aren't for eating. Just beware.
So you guys, where are you going exactly?
Oh, in my case, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
Probably just the nearest entrance to the woods.
Yeah, I guess we'll go to the hotel and then
Mhm.
walk out from
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah.
Like when they say the deep woods, do they mostly mean towards the mountain, or do they mean
Yeah.
to
This
the northwest there?
this map here.
Oh, gotcha.
It's the biggest woods. Yeah, it's the biggest part.
Well, to the other side there are woods as well, but this is where it starts really. Down here, below the sawmill, there are woods as well. It's the same thing, but well, if you want to go to the north side, it's here that it starts.
Yeah, probably. Okay, let's go to the north side then. Just go for a 10-minute walk into the woods just to get
Tell you
some.
what we'll do is we'll get our map out, and I'll get out our pendulum, and I will do some dowsing over the map to see
Oh,
if somewhere in particular looks better than anywhere else.
yeah, do that. let him.
I will take the machine that does pee 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 pee. So the
Okay, so-
electromagnetic.
The
Oh,
multi.
Oh, I'm surrounded.
Rule something for that. Rule something for your pendulum.
I will roll an occult, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, electromagnetic fields are real, Felix.
Yeah, but the pendulum is.
Yeah, the pendulum isn't.
22.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a good pendulum.
You have a strong impression that the northern part of the hotel is probably the best place to start.
Okay. Well, I will go back to them after doing that. Not necessarily showing them that that's what I did, and say I've got a good feeling about this area. Just it seems like it's easier to get to and get back without a lot of trouble. It's close to the hotel.
Sure, boss.
Now, notice that this is starting to get dark. It's already
Perfect. Let's get our ring gear on and get ready to head out.
okay. I have to
Right,
feed the camera.
everyone, one flashlight, plenty of extra batteries, and each of you will get a thermometer.
Oh God, a thermometer for what? To do what with a thermometer?
Don't act like a man of science doesn't know the many uses for a thermometer.
Is it a rectal thermometer? That's what he's asking.
I mean, everything is if you're brave enough.
There you go.
That's what I think. Although, really, we've got the infrared thermometer if we need to go there.
Okay.
We also have a barometer. Just throwing that out. So yeah, we do have the tri-field meter for you, Dr. Summers. So that's electric, magnetic, and radio fields. So I don't know. The seismograph probably not worth carrying. Geiger counter, yeah, go ahead and take that, Gauthier, in case.
Yeah, sure. In case
Just
we
in
got.
case that explains everything, oh, there's
Yeah.
radium everywhere.
If we encounter any mutant plant.
I mean, we do have potential cannibal mutants living somewhere on the mountain, so
Yeah, blame the flora for that.
or they could just be sweet. I mean,
Yeah,
so
Europeans,
hard to tell sometimes, right?
Yeah, Europeans are a strange crowd.
The Swedish are really sweet people. What? Why would they turn?
No, they aren't.
Why would they turn cannibal if you put them out in the woods?
Have you seen Greta Thunberg?
Oh, that's well, but
It's
Yeah,
Swedish.
you're right. They're capable of anything. We forgot that they used to be Vikings that hung people in trees.
how dare you? How dare you? Stolen my childhood and ruined my dreams. There is no
So-
Mountain Bee.
Did I miss anything important? What were you discussing?
We were divvying up the equipment to go out and search out in the woods.
Yeah.
Okay, so you drive up north, and you don't really need to get near to the hotel because that's another road. But there's a road that goes up into the woods, and when you arrive there, it's almost 7 o'clock, and it's starting to get dark.
Okay, we'll take some flashlights
Mm-hmm.
and
And
some
thermometers.
yes, and containers to get some samples.
And the infrared thermometer is it like a viewfinder type thing, or is it just like you point it and it tells you how hot the area is?
I think that's it.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I just looked for
Things that
prepared psychologists would use, so I don't really know what it is. Okay, so you start walking into the woods.
And they'll start collecting the usual suspects for probably any hallucinogenic effect on people, fungus, some plants,
Geiger counter, just in case.
Okay, so rule for biology
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
science.
So it's 24.
No, that's a good rule. Okay, so you start collecting samples, and while you are collecting samples, you are, I assume, going into the woods further.
Yeah.
Into.
Yes.
Okay. How long are you going to? Okay, so is there a time?
Not even 10 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
About
Yeah,
right.
10 minutes walk.
Okay, so 10 minutes later, you have acquired a
Mhm.
number of
That's a sample.
samples.
Yeah.
You've been a little bit distracted with your work, and Summers
It's
and
been hours.
yeah, almost. You notice now that it's getting very dark.
Okay. Are they near me? Summers and.
You look around, but you can't see them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'll start.
There will be some.
Hey,
It's
is
too dark.
anybody there? I just light the flashlight.
Summers, you hear Gauthier calling you, but you see the flashlight. Then it's the
Hey,
não tens
where
som,
are you?
no sound.
But I don't
I
see
turned it
either
off.
of them.
We are close to each other.
Yeah, kind of, but you didn't. At first, you couldn't see each other, but now he turned on the flashlight and you see each other. You see each
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
it gets
just-
dark here a lot sooner. Then it shouldn't be as dark, right?
yeah, let's get back.
Is
So you
my
start-
electromagnetic thingy doing something
Yeah, bleep, bleep,
strange?
bleep.
Reading something strange?
well, yes, it starts. It starts bleeping. Yes.
Oh, we got something here. And I move it across.
Well, it's all around you. Whatever it is, it's all around you.
It's Isaac
So
near us.
yeah, he's also there. Roll a
Interesting. So,
science roll.
a knowledge roll.
Knowledge.
Yes. Wait. Where's my character sheet? My bonus. Okay. 20. 20.
2020. Okay.
No, 20. Yeah. Not
So
natural.
you were trying to pick up any whatever it was, but all of a sudden it stops working.
Okay, I had a 20 for just it to stop working.
It stopped working.
Because it's burned out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You really picked up something that made your equipment go off the charts, and it just stopped working.
Exploded.
Just blew up,
Okay.
basically.
Oh, damn it. This is so. The energy is so. The field is so strong that it broke my reader.
Yes. Did you bring another one?
No, I just brought one, but
Is
we have more.
is that level of electromagnetic energy dangerous? Should we be getting out of here?
Well, electromagnetic energy not really dangerous.
Unless it's, you live under, power
Yes,
lines.
exactly.
Power lines.
I mean, not.
Well, but
I
should
don't
we
think
get?
it will be that much. That will be dangerous for us. But it's interesting. So we have something here.
Well, should we get back? It's pitch
Yes,
black
sure.
almost.
Let's go back and then come back. I'm trying to see if I can fix this thing.
What
Probably in the
all
morning.
samples did you get, Galkia?
Yeah, I got some fauna, flora samples.
That's interesting. Then we can see at the hotel if it's also is affected by the electromagnetic field.
And also some excrements.
And I'm guessing we feel like a bit of a dread to us as well.
Do you
Well, since you mentioned that, all of you add one fear point.
Oh.
Thanks. I was forgetting that. Okay, so you were distracted talking to each other, and suddenly you look around, and everything is deeply dark around you. Just dark. You can see trees, you can see bushes, you can see the floor, the ground.
Does my compass work?
What compass? I can see it.
Okay. No, but
And
don't. Okay.
and the flashlight. Do I see the flashlight? The light?
You see the flashlight, but the flashlight is not doing any. Apparently, it stopped working because the light it seems to be very weak.
Oh, I'll start banging the flashlight to see if there's something wrong with it.
Oh, well, it starts banging and then it really stops working.
Oh, great.
It's not the flashlight. Something's attenuating everything around here.
Yeah, it's
prob-
probably the field that broke the energy field that
Do
broke
we
my.
remember which direction we
device.
came from well enough to
Kind of.
act the way we headed? Right.
Well, just turn back and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's difficult to decide where is the back. when
Yeah,
it's
we can get
everything-
disoriented pretty quickly.
I have survival. Can I try a roll?
Yes, okay.
Is it wits or intelligence?
It's intelligence.
Okay, I rolled a 16, so it's 18.
Okay, so you have the feeling that you know where you should walk.
Yeah, we can use the side of the tree that has moss on it to tell us.
To
what
know
direction
the north.
things are.
If you could
Go
see
the
that,
opposite.
Well, you
When
can
I say-
feel it with the hands.
Well, I was going to explain that a little bit better. When I say it's dark, it's so dark that you can see anything, absolutely anything. You can see your hands. If you look at your hands, you don't see anything. Well, you see something, but it's just it's so dark that
Okay, so we cannot see each other.
no, you can't.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I think I know the direction. So what? I need to give a hand to each of them, or we need to
Yeah.
grab a line, probably.
Yeah. We'll string a line between us. Or
Okay, so you start walking to that side that you think that.
It's the exit.
So you, after well, you have to walk very slowly because you can't see anything, and you know there's stuff, there's trees.
Oh, but we hear sounds.
You hear the normal forest sounds.
Okay.
People screaming, stuff.
Oh, but we still hear sounds, so it's not everything is not silent.
Yeah, it's just visual.
Yeah, for the moment, that's it. Okay, so you start walking very slowly.
Mhm.
Now, 2 minutes later, you start noticing that the sounds are dimmer.
Mm.
human, like we hear people, or
No, dimmer, low.
dimmer. Got you.
Dimmer, yes. So, and a minute later, you hear no sound at all.
But can we hear each other? And I say, Felix,
Yes. Your
Yes.
hands
Isaac.
are-
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's hunker down. Let's not move until we know what's going on here.
And another fear point.
Well, probably something got.
Okay,
towards
if you
me.
guys come out of the woods crazy, all I gotta say is I'm not going to drive the van all the way back to Santa Barbara. All
There
right.
you are. There you are. Because we'll be crazy.
Now, Summers, you were leaving.
Crazy
them.
people can take their turn.
You see a light.
Mhm.
The side that you thought it would be the place where you should go. You see something like it could be someone holding a flashlight,
Mhm.
candle, something like that. But it's very far, so you aren't sure. But there's a light
Okay.
of the tunnel.
Well, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's just go into the direction of the light.
No, don't go to the light. That's not a good idea.
It's a train.
Okay, so you decide it's a good idea to go towards the light. Okay. Are you following
Yes.
or not? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
Because it's the direction that I thought we should be going, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you start walking again. Still no sounds at all. But while you are walking, you don't fall. You don't trip on something, so it's safe. You can avoid the trees. Still, it's by using your hands, you can notice where there are trees. And after a while, you see that the light is getting closer. But that after a while, you think that it might not be. It's probably not a flashlight.
Hmm.
It's like something larger than that.
Well, but it's a light, so we'll go into that direction so we can't see anything.
You keep going towards the light.
Oh,
See, now-
the ground seems uneven, like in the normal forest.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
flat.
it's normal. You
Okay.
you can you can feel the shrubbery and all that.
Okay.
But there's never like a tree in front of us where it should block the light. I mean, like we
Yeah,
constantly see the light, right?
there are many trees, and it's kind of strange because you probably shouldn't be seeing the light, but you are.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you continue. Well, after a while, it seems strange because it's a rectangle.
It's a what?
A rectangle. So
Hmm.
inside there's light, outside there's not. It's like a door, and to the other
Okay.
side there's light.
Okay, this is strange.
but it's still a bit far. So it's.
But let's
now
continue.
now you understand the shape. It's like
Mhm.
a door frame. Are you going to proceed?
I mean, we can't see anything, so yes.
Yeah.
I'm worried about going in that direction any further.
Do you think it's the Swedes?
No, but what is going on here?
Yeah, it's strange, but we don't know if this is some effect from something natural or man-made. So we should investigate.
So
I suppose so, but let's be careful.
Yeah, sure. Thank God we brought our thermometers, right?
How dare you mock thermometers in this hour of our need?
Guys, just don't end up on the purple planet, okay?
No, well, that's the hope.
If you get transported, it's a long walk for me. I'm coming, guys. It's only 3 or 4 light years.
Well, Dr. Eskeritz, do you have any other plan, or do we continue in direction of the light?
We
You're
have
the
to
boss.
we have to keep going where we can see to go.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's just be careful. It just feels like more and more like a trap the closer we get.
okay, so you proceed. Now you are really close to the whatever it is, and more than before, it looks like a door.
Mhm.
A door in the middle of the woods, and a door for somewhere, and so whatever it is on the other side, it's very
Bright.
bright and contrasting to the utter darkness on this side.
Okay, so I'll just squat, pick up a rock, and throw it through the door to see what happens.
You throw the rock, and the rock goes through the door or whatever it is, and then you don't see it anymore because it's too bright.
I'm gonna see if the video camera is still working, and if so, I'm gonna videotape
Yeah,
the
it is. It is working. Yes.
And yeah, I guess I will walk through the door.
I'll walk around the door.
Okay. So, Isaac, you approach the door, and as you are approaching the door, you hear a voice whispering near your ears or something. You don't know where it's coming from because it's not their voice. It's someone else's voice, and the voice says, "The darkness that surrounds the village is not just shadows.
It's not just chance.
Shadows.
Shadows, gotcha.
Summers. You are walking around, trying to
Yes.
walk around the door, and what you see is the door that disappears when you walk around it. You don't see anything else.
I just see darkness, right, from the other side.
Yeah, from the other side, you only see
Okay,
darkness.
so it really is a door.
Apparently. Isaac, you cross the door to the other side, and you are overwhelmed by the brightness on the other side, and you die. It's that. No, it's not. Not really. Okay, so you are overwhelmed by the darkness by the brightness, not the darkness,
Yeah.
and we'll talk again later. You guys, you see Isaac crossing the threshold,
Mhm.
and after that, apparently, the door closes. You see like a door closing.
Oh shit!
I'll just go to where the door was and try to open it or to see if there's something there.
You extend your hand towards the place where you feel there's the tree there. No doors.
Oh, fuck. Isaac, I'll start shouting for him.
Is it still dark?
but you don't see. No, yeah. When the door closed, it's still dark, but it's not impossibly dark. It's normal dark. You see the
A natural
sky,
dark. Okay.
the
I'll try.
trees.
I'll try to switch the flashlight again on.
The flashlight now works normal.
In my thingy, that was really broken.
No, that one has.
Okay. Then I'm going to take out my compass and try to see with the flashlight what direction we are in.
You are going in the right direction.
Okay. Then I was right.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so we are in the right path to go back
Yeah.
to the hotel, right?
Yes, to the hotel.
Okay, more or less. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you'll find the hotel now
Yeah.
because right now you can look at.
Should
the
we
map.
add another viewpoint?
Oh yeah, you should.
Yeah.
And Isaac too.
Hey, me as well. Okay.
Yeah. Go. Yeah.
What do we do now, Summers?
Well, let's go back to the hotel. It's still on that direction.
Yeah, but what about Isaac?
I
What the
don't know.
fuck happened?
Maybe he comes around. Maybe he'll appear. We actually have found something, Gauthier. Finally.
Yeah, but I don't think plants are doing this. Okay, but
No,
yeah,
no.
let's go back.
It could be a connection between worlds, you know that the idea that are several universes, parallel dimensions.
Yeah, sure. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah.
I have to analyze this.
I cannot believe Jacobs lost this.
Okay, so you guys walk back to the hotel.
Yeah.
It's brighter there because there's some lights outside. Not too many lights, but there are some lights outside. And then
I need a drink. There's a bar at the hotel.
Yeah, I'm also going to. It's
Okay.
closed.
Well, they can open it if you want to. It's closed.
Or do you want to go? Or do you want to go to the diner or the?
They don't serve alcohol in the diner. Let's just ask them to open the bar for us.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
There's a man working there at night. He introduces himself. He's Sam. Sam takes you to the bar and he serves you a drink. In the meantime, Ben, what are you doing right now?
I was walking towards the lumberyard. It depends on how late it is. If it looks like it's getting too late, I'll just go ahead and go back to the hotel.
Yeah, you walk a little bit, but then you see probably the workers have gone home right now. There are no vehicles there, no movement at all. It was almost 6:30.
Okay. Well, I'll head back to the hotel. Hopefully by this point, everybody's come back from their little trip to the woods. Everything I've been looking for is bust other than a possible hookup. So,
Okay,
and that
so
depends upon whether I think she'll stab me in my sleep or not.
yeah, it's very likely. So about half an hour later, you arrive at the hotel and you find them. They are at the bar. So the bar is near the lobby. It's just a small bar.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go on in.
Yeah, at least you notice that Felix is just quiet, looking at the glass. He didn't touch yet.
Hey guys, what's up?
I'm trying to fix my thingy because I have Tech 7, so I will be obsessing over that.
So roll for it.
11, 15.
Okay. Well, it will take a while, but eventually you'll fix it.
So where's Prof Herskovitz, guys? I don't know. Did he go to bed already?
I do a nervous laugh.
Yeah.
Good question.
About that. Well, we just went to the woods, and how can I say this? Isaac is missing.
What?
You went through the door.
Yeah.
What door?
it became real dark, and suddenly there was a door, and he went through, and
Well, first there was a light, and then the light was a door, and he went
Yeah.
through it.
and it disappeared just like that.
Okay, we got to go to the local police department. We got to get some people out there. Something's happened.
Yes, he went through a door in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, and disappeared where there is no building, just a tree.
Guys,
Just the
it's
trees.
got to have been some kind of optical illusion or something.
No, it wasn't an optical illusion. I went through around the door, and there was no door there, but there was a door.
I don't know if there's something chemical or mechanical that has this effect,
Those
but
woods are that place is fucked up.
yeah, basically that.
There's something wrong there. Well, good is we actually found something.
Yeah, I brought samples.
Yeah,
The
but you didn't-
electromagnetic
You didn't
field
bring
was
back
so
Professor
was so large
Herskovitz.
that it broke my equipment.
Yeah, but what we will tell the sheriff that our colleague just went through a door that doesn't exist in the middle of the woods?
Well, tell him he's lost in the woods and that we need to start a search.
Okay, probably you're right. I'll just have I take one sip at the drink, and Summers, are you coming or?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, let's go to the sheriff.
All righty. So do you guys want to call them from here before we head down there? Or do you want to just walk over?
Probably it's best that we go there.
Okay. So I'll lead you guys back down to the sheriff's department. I am smoking those Camels like crazy. I've already got a second pack that I've broken open.
Yeah,
I'm
like that.
smoking like a chimney.
Yeah, like that meme from McConaughey, right, where he's just going to the cigarette. Yeah.
Wishing they were weed, but it's not, it's not 2020 California. It's 1990 California.
Yeah. But if you want, I can do something about that.
You went through the door, and the light is so bright that you have to close your eyes.
Okay. Summers, Gauthier, you seen this?
After a few moments, you open your eyes again, and there's no light. Well, there's light, but no
It's
strong. Not
My eyes
as
are
much.
adjusted to it. Okay, I will look around and kind of play the camera around to see what's
Okay, so you look
what's
around, and you are this place where you are. It's not the woods.
Hmm.
You are inside a house,
Huh.
an old house, a very old house. Actually, it seems to be empty and probably not habited anymore because you see covered furniture, cobwebs, and everything is dusty around you. Seems to be closed.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll look around a bit, not disturbing any of the covered furniture or anything.
Okay,
Hello?
so yeah, no sounds.
Ahoy.
And there's electrical appliances, but everything is probably the power is disconnected.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to be working. You see outside it's not bright as well, but it's normal because if you are in somewhere in this area, there's not much light in the streets, so it could be just that.
Yeah, so I see black through the panes, but it's just nighttime black, sort of.
Yeah, it's normal darkness,
Gotcha.
not weird darkness. So you are talking. calling out for someone?
I'm just calling for Summers and Gaultier, but then I'm just calling to see if anyone lives here. Yeah, so
Okay, so you start calling out. Apparently, no. When you go, so this is a big house. You see a living room. There's an office. There's a library. No books. Just shelves. There's a dining room. There's a kitchen, and there are stairs to the upper floor, and there are also
yeah, I'll go
stairs
upstairs.
to a. Okay, so you go upstairs. Upstairs, you find several bedrooms. One large bedroom. There's a bed there. The smaller bedrooms, one of them has a bed, the other one is just almost empty, just a chair. There's a bathroom, and there's another office, almost empty. There's just a desk. All doors are just open, and the same as below. It's dusty, but not very much dusty. Probably dusty, as in someone may have cleaned this a year ago or something. But definitely no one lives here.
And there's no lights on. It's just the light from the camera.
The
and my flashlight.
the only light that you can well is here, the light that you have brought with you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll head back downstairs, and now that I've noticed that they're not coming with me, I'll head back to the door to put my head out and kind of see what they're doing.
Okay, so you were going towards the door. There's a window right next to the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's closed, but there's no curtains, so you can perfectly see it. And you see a shape outside, a silhouette of a man looking inside.
Oh, I'll shine my flashlight at the silhouette.
Okay, so you see that it's an old man, an old black guy, and he seems very surprised to see you inside. Actually, he seems to be talking, but he's outside, so you don't really listen. He seems to be complaining. Just for a couple of seconds, then he goes apparently probably to the door.
Okay, I'll open the door.
You don't need to because he opens the door before you arrive
Okay.
there.
Oh, hello.
The man looks at you and he looks angry. What are you doing here? Who are you?
Sorry, oh, we went into the woods, my friends and I, and we got very, very lost. We saw your light, so we came in this direction. But I can't find my friends now either.
He's
I'll pull out a business card, and sort of fumble to hand it to him.
He's very suspicious.
Oh, good. Yeah, so am I.
But he's an old man, so he's not.
Yeah.
He's afraid of you more than maybe not afraid, but he's kind of trying to understand what's going on. This is a private property. How did you get inside?
Oh, well, the door was open.
No, it wasn't. I just unlocked the door, man.
I'll look at the door for a few moments and then.
He did unlock the door. You heard him opening it with a key.
Oh yeah, I will take that in. I'm like, I thought I went. This is the same door I went through. I'll look around. Summers, Gaultier.
There are more people here.
There should be my two colleagues.
You start looking around. I can't see anybody else. He takes a step back. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'll kind of half-heartedly try to hand him the business card again.
I don't care.
Professor Isaac.
I have a gun outside. I'm going to pick up my gun.
Well, no need for that. And I'll close up the camera and set it down and just sort of sit on his porch and say, look, I mean, no harm.
You see that the man is running outside, and there is a smaller, like a shed outside in the garden. He's running towards that shed.
And he goes to get the gun.
Yeah. So he picks up a rifle, and he comes back.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I will. Like I say, I'll put the camera away, and I'll be very clear to keep my hands where he can see them, and yeah, just try to calm the situation down.
Where's that people that came with you? Where
I
are
don't
they?
know. I don't know if they're playing a trick on me. Now would be a good time for them to stop.
Okay, so you should now roll something to calm down the man before he shoots.
Persuasion, maybe.
Persuasion.
Or influence.
Persuasion is
And
better.
charisma, I guess. So
Yeah.
12.
Okay, that's not really a good
Great.
one, but what are you going to say? So,
I'm just gonna say, hey, I'm just lost. All right, I don't mean to disturb you. We're staying at the hotel. We're from out of town. We just came out into the woods to get some samples and see what everyone was going on about.
don't you know that you can't enter private property? This is not your house.
No,
Okay.
we got turned around. Like I say, I'm lost. So we were just trying to find somewhere. We thought this might be the hotel. Where is the
No.
hotel from here?
The hotel is far from here. You are very far from the hotel.
How far?
Do you have a
Yep.
car?
We only went like 10 minutes or so.
Oh no. Do you have a car?
Uh, we had a van, but it's
Well, there's
where
no
my
van.
friends are.
If you have to walk, you have to walk about an hour to the hotel. So
Good grief! Where are we? What's the name of this? Is this still St. Cloud?
yes, this is still St. Cloud, but you are closer to Lynch Bay now.
Wow. I really got lost. Look,
Yeah.
I'm very sorry for your trouble here, and I certainly didn't mean to startle you. But
Okay.
yeah, if you'll point me in the right direction, I will start heading out. Is there a phone in here that I could use to call the hotel? Maybe.
Unfortunately, our phone is not working. He says, "Well, if I were you, I wouldn't do that. It's not safe. Walking through these woods at night, it's not a good idea."
Yeah, we were told that, but we thought until until last night that or tonight that was just a wives' tale, but obviously it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, lesson learned. Do
So where were you?
you have a car?
You said you got lost. No, I don't have a car. Where did you get lost?
Where did I what?
You said you were lost. You get lost. You said you got lost, right?
Yeah,
Before. Okay, so where were you when you got lost?
I'll tell him. We went 10 miles or 10 minutes walk. Northwest into. And if I have the map on me, I'll just get it out and
No,
say,
okay,
"Oh, we
yeah.
were here."
Mhm. So he looks at you when you point at the map. He looks at you, and are you stupid, Mister?
Well,
Didn't people? You just told me that people explained to you that you shouldn't go into the woods at night.
I mean, no, I'm foolish, maybe stupid. I hope not. But
Yes, you are.
definitely I've done something foolish here.
Yes, you did.
Where are we? I say, gesturing at the map.
Okay, I'll show you. I will show you as well. Not
He
just him.
pokes a finger somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Can you see the cursor? Okay, so we're here.
What? We're Carpenter Manor?
Yeah. So you are right next to a manor, and there's another one on the other side of this. Well, not really. There's no road, but
On top, you got
So
Romero.
Romero Mansion is
Yeah.
visible from here. I guess.
yeah,
What time is it? Is it still nighttime? I guess.
yeah, it's still nighttime. It's it's about let me think, 8 o'clock maybe.
Okay, so
Not
Um,
yeah, it's not.
Oh,
not
I
really-
see. So you ended up in Lynch Bay.
yeah, I'll ask him. You know, would the people at that house maybe be able to give me a ride somewhere that I could use a phone?
Well, there's a man there, but I don't know. He's a strange one.
I'll chuckle at that. Like, you know, everything tonight has been a strange one, so it seems to be my luck.
I've heard he's a writer, but I don't know. He has a car, so maybe.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna grab my stuff and I'll get out of your hair here. And again, I'm very sorry for the
Yes.
trouble.
Okay, no problem. But don't do that again. And
Yeah.
don't walk in the woods.
I didn't mean to do it this time, and I certainly will not do it next time.
Yes.
So yeah, I will head in the direction of the other house.
Okay. Good.
And with a name like Romero Mansion, it couldn't possibly be bad, right?
I'm looking for the inhabitant of that house. I'm not finding it.
Oh, there's an O'Reilly's Auto Parts down by the port. Could have gotten the window fixed there. So yeah, I will head over. I will head over to that house in hopes of scoring.
Okay, so you approach the house. It seems to be almost as abandoned as the other one. Though you see there's some stuff there. There's a clothesline with some clothes hanging there. So
And
someone lives there.
is there a light on or?
No, there's no light on, but there's a vehicle parked outside.
I'll
Go-
knock on the door then. And just
Okay. After about a minute, you hear someone approaching the door. Your footsteps.
I'll step back from the door a little bit.
But then just silence. You
Oh,
have the feeling that
I'll
the
knock
person
on the door again then. Like a boom,
You have the feeling that the person that approached the door is behind there, but
looking
Not
through the
really.
eye hole.
yeah, probably.
I'll
so you-
I'll shine a flashlight on myself and kind of wave. Hello, sorry to disturb you. I was hoping to use your phone. I'm a little lost.
The door opens. On the other side, you see a guy, bearded man, a fat, kind of fat, not really, not obese, but kind of fat.
Poorly.
Bearded. He was probably sleeping because he's on his underwear, just wearing boxers.
Hi, I'm very sorry to disturb you. I was wondering if I could use your phone, or maybe you could call someone for me.
I don't have a phone.
Oh, could I trouble you for a ride into town?
Are you kidding me? I was sleeping.
No, I guess I'm not.
No, it's strange because it's not that late, but he says he was sleeping. It's 8
Yeah.
o'clock. It's not really time to be.
It is really early turn in, yeah.
Yeah. But it does look like he was sleeping, so maybe he was. He smells like alcohol, so he maybe.
Oh, I got it. Do you know where the nearest phone would be?
Probably down Lynch Bay.
Is that in that direction? I'll point down one of the streets.
Yes. Well, you have to go down there and then turn to the right.
I know this is a dumb question, but you don't happen to have a bicycle you don't use anymore, do you?
What? Sorry.
You don't have a bicycle that you don't use anymore, do you?
No, I don't have a bicycle. I'm sorry. No bicycles here.
Well, okay, thank you. Sorry to disturb you.
Yes.
I hear you're a
Please.
rider.
Don't come back.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I guess I will start walking into Lynch Bay then.
Okay, so you start walking to Lynch Bay.
Grumble,
Well, it's-
grumble, these
it's
stupid
not-
people grumble, grumble.
It's not a real, really long walk, but it will take some time. Okay. Let's go back to the other.
And I just know there's synth music playing behind me, like boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
So you guys were going.
To the sheriff's office.
Exactly. Because all they can tell me is that the prof has disappeared, and it's like, no way that we're going to settle for that.
They were very clear that there was a door, but it wasn't a door, and it was there.
Yeah.
And she went around it, and it wasn't.
We aren't
there.
gonna talk about
what is
doors.
unclear about any of that?
We aren't going to talk about doors. We're going to talk about them losing you in the woods. Got to get some help.
Okay, so you arrive at the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
There's light inside, but the door is still open.
So we walk in, and I'd say,
Okay,
Well-
so you walk in, and the first thing that you see is that the woman that you met before is probably still there. Well, she's not probably. She's still there, but she's turned the other side, and you hear some strange noises. She's doing some strange noises, like moaning.
hey, we got a problem. We need some help.
She totally ignores you and keeps moaning.
Okay. I walk over to the counter, and I say, hey, come on, pay attention. What's going on?
Is the sheriff in?
Okay,
Is
so
the sheriff in? Is that deputy here?
Suddenly she's scared,
Having
And
lunch
you-
right now.
turns around. Her blouse is open, and
So, man, Jesus, cover that, please.
you don't see her teeth. She just, but it's open.
Cover it anyway.
She
Why?
covers. She covers herself. What are you doing here again?
We need help.
Help.
My Professor Herskowitz, he's gone missing in the woods.
Yeah.
With Professor Erskowitz.
What do you mean, who's Professor Herskowitz? Remember where I was talking earlier about the group of us who came up from Santa Barbara?
Oh,
Joe?
yes.
So
I
Professor
remember.
Herskowitz is the head of our little group. Anyhow, he and Dr. Summers and Professor Gauthier here, and I pointed them, they went up to just kind of scout location there in the woods, and Professor Herskowitz is missing now. We don't know where he is.
Yeah, it just got really, really dark, and
That's right.
We need somebody to help us search. We need a couple of deputies to get up there with a car and a
She's
light.
crying. She just ignores it. She starts crying. That's a very sad story.
Okay, yeah, it's really sad, but
Yep.
we need some help. So we need a couple of deputies to get in a car and take us up there.
I will turn to Ben and ask, do you know this one?
I talked to her earlier. She seems very emotional.
Yeah, but is there anyone here besides her?
She apparently no. She picks up the phone and she starts dialing a number. And then someone picks up the phone on the other side, and she says she starts trying to explain the situation, but she's sobbing. She's talking to the sheriff. He's telling the sheriff that he needs to come here because a man has disappeared, and it's a very sad story. And after you notice that the sheriff is probably shouting at her and trying to get her to say something specific about what's happening, but then he gives up and he just hangs up the phone. And she also hangs up the phone and continues crying.
Okay, so did you talk to the sheriff?
She stops sobbing for a moment and says, "Yes, I think he's coming."
God. Okay. So I turn around to you two and I say, I guess we wait.
Yeah, is there any place for us to wait?
Or we're standing in it.
There are some
Oh,
a couple
okay.
of chairs, so you can wait.
Oh, Ben, give me a cigarette, please. I think I need one.
So I just kind of stand there and watch the door, waiting for the sheriff to come in. Sitting there smoking. Oop.
Yeah, sure. Give me one.
Yep. Yeah, I hand you a Camel. I'm not even looking like I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
Just
starts smoking.
You know, I just realized we have two-way radios.
we do. But you guys didn't mention that you were using them, so I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, and it could be the EM. You know,
Yeah, because
but the truth is, you forgot you had two-way radios,
exactly.
so they're probably sitting in the van.
Yeah, because between
we were together in the
between the radios and the thermometers, guess what? It's not important.
Yes, of course.
How dare you judge me? You know what? When it comes down to the big final confrontation, and temperature is a very key component.
Yes.
You're going to need to apologize.
Oh God.
Okay. Then 5 minutes later, a vehicle parks outside the office and a man comes outside. The man is wearing a coat, large coat. He's not wearing his uniform, but the vehicle says Sheriff's Department, so he's probably the sheriff. So he gets inside. He opens the door, he gets inside, and he looks at you. He looks at Lucy. He does an angry face. And then he looks at you again. Hi, Sheriff.
All right. I'm Ben Jacobs. This is Professor Gauthier. This is Dr. Summers. Our colleague, Professor Herskovitz, is the guy who's missing. So we're here from USSB. Okay.
Very nice to meet you. So there's some convention in town or something.
No, we're here to do some research. So Dr. Summers, Professor Gauthier, Professor Herskovitz. While I was coming down here to research any missing persons reports or anything, they were going up to take a look at the woods that everybody keeps talking about. They were just doing a quick site check. And now Professor Herskovitz has gone missing.
Where were you?
In the woods north of town is what they were saying.
North of the hotel. Yeah.
What time was that?
About 7-ish.
Are you fucking stupid?
I notice a pattern, by the way, just stepping out of game for a moment. There's a pattern. It's like, are you fucking stupid? Okay.
So you studied in college and you heard people telling you, no, do not go into the woods at night. And the first thing you do is you go into the woods at night.
Well, it wasn't night yet.
Yeah, yes. It was still day.
Have you ever seen the movie Animal House? That will explain why people from college do that.
Didn't they have a more recent one, Van Wilder?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That Ryan Reynolds is never going to amount to anything.
We just went, it was still morning and suddenly to get it real dark.
Mm-hmm. And
Yes,
then
well,
there was the door.
That wasn't the door, and it just disappeared.
Yeah, I'm sitting there the whole time. They start talking about the door, and I'm making this
Were you
cutting
drinking
motion under my chin. It's like,
We're drinking something at the time.
No, of
Were you
course not.
drinking alcohol?
No,
Taking drugs?
nothing.
Drugs?
No,
Are you sure you didn't take drugs?
no.
Of course
Oh.
not. We're scientists.
Yes,
I was
you're from-
gathering some samples. Yeah, okay, you got the point there, but no.
Well, I guess I'll have to organize a search party.
Yes, please do that.
Your friend. I was having dinner, you know. I was having dinner and I was going to watch a movie on TV. You understand?
Which movie?
I don't know anything.
I
That's
just gotten to the part where it says coming soon to VHS.
Possibly a classic movie. I like to watch old movie. And I was relaxing. I was tired. This was
Yeah,
a
but
long day's work. And shut up. And if you had done the same, if you had just had your dinner and stayed home at night, I would be right now probably having a whiskey and watching a movie. Possibly a Jimmy Stewart movie. I love Jimmy Stewart movies. I'm so tired.
You know,
Okay.
probably now's not the time to mention it, but the professor hasn't had any supper yet.
oh,
He's out there. He's out there in the woods, scotchless.
Okay,
With
so
no
where
women to
are you
impress.
staying? Where are you staying?
at the
At
hotel.
Northern.
Northern Hotel. Okay. Do you have a car?
Nope.
Yes, don't we have a car? Yes.
Yes, you have.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Okay.
that's your van outside, right? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get inside your van. Go back to the hotel. Do not go into the woods. Stay at the hotel. I'm going to organize a search party, and I'm going to try to find your friend.
well,
You
wait a
sit
minute,
there.
Sheriff. Don't you want us part of the search party?
Yeah, and
No.
tell you where it
No, we
disappears.
don't want to be part of the search party. I'm looking
I
at them.
don't
Are you?
No, I don't want. I want you to be quiet because you are outsiders. This is not your place. You don't know the area. So the only thing that would happen is you would get lost as well, and then I would have to spend more hours searching for you as well. So I don't want to do that. I want to still go home later tonight, and maybe I can watch another movie. Okay? Well, go back to the hotel. I will call you or I will meet you there later.
So,
Well, thank you, Sheriff.
okay, so Ben kind of shakes his head and says, "Yeah, okay, sure, we'll be at the hotel." And
Yeah.
I head
But
back
the
down to the van. I am smoking furiously and not looking terribly happy.
What a character.
So once we are in the van, and I am driving, and I
Mhm.
drive us back towards the hotel, Ben starts talking. What kind of fucking inbred shitheads have we found ourselves among?
Yeah, it seems it's. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Professor Herskowitz, anything could be happening to him out there. And they don't even want us to go look.
Yeah,
What's
I
wrong
Well,
with
they
these
know the
people?
woods better than us.
yeah,
Was
but
that chick masturbating when we walked in?
Yeah. You are almost sure that you was.
They're worried about the Nielsen's? I'm just starting to think the Nielsen's may be the only normal ones.
yeah, probably that. Probably you're right.
I tell him people are missing. And he
Good.
says we interrupted his supper.
Yeah, they don't
Who
care.
made him sheriff?
Probably his
I
mother.
think he's voted.
I mean, I thought Santa Barbara had low standards.
Oh no, believe me. For what I,
I mean,
saw,
I mean,
Hang on,
Ben is
that is-
really uptight.
Yeah.
You can just hear it in his voice. He's I've worked with Prof Prof. Herkovitz for years. I mean, it's
Well, but
burns me.
yeah, but try to stay calm. At a time like this, we don't need any hothead decisions.
Yeah, all right. So, and then of course, Ben, he tries not to drive angry, because we don't want the Groundhog Day thing happening. Because in this place, it might.
Somebody's thesis paper is going to get really, really good mark from a certain professor.
Yeah. So anyway, we drive back to the Northern Hotel.
Yeah, back to the hotel, but I think it's better just for us to wait at the lobby.
Okay. So
We can wait at the bar.
Yeah,
Isaac, where are you going? What are you looking for in Lynchway? Something specific or just?
Well, I'm just going to look for a house with the lights on that
Okay.
looks like it has a telephone.
Oh, okay. So, well, eventually you find some of the fishermen's houses, and you find one of them. There's a light on, and a man comes to the door, and he tells you, "Yeah, I have a phone." So, who do you want to call?
I just want to call the Northern Hotel and,
Oh, okay.
and let them know where I am.
Okay. So you call the hotel, and the person who is there now, it's what was his name? I called him Sam.
Sam.
Sam picks up the phone, and then you are already there. So he looks at you and well, your friends they have been looking for you. They call the sheriff.
Oh, well, I am in Lynch Bay. I got turned around, apparently. Where am I, sir? And yeah, I'll ask. Where?
Okay, the
what's-
man tells you the address, and okay, I'm going to warn your friends, and then I'll call the sheriff.
Okay. Wow. Well, thank you. I'll stay put here.
Yes, stay there, don't move.
And then, yeah, I'll hang up the phone. I'll ask guys, is it okay if I just stay on your porch until they get here?
Yeah, the guy says, "Well, you can stay here. I'll bring you something to drink."
Oh, you got a cup of coffee? I would love that.
I was thinking about the beer, but okay.
Oh, well.
Okay, so Sam explains you that your friend Isaac is at the moment in Lynch Bay at someone's house.
How the hell do you know? Do we know the distance between the hotel and Lynchway?
Yeah, it's about what? 5
You said an
kilometers.
hour's drive, right?
Well, no, an hour's walk.
Oh,
Remember, you
okay.
didn't have a vehicle.
Yeah, so 5 kilometers, maybe. I don't know. Right? Around. That's well,
Is that close to the woods? There's no woods there, right?
not really. Well, there's trees. So, but
Based
not,
on the map that I saw, we have to drive on a road through the woods to get
yeah,
to Lynch Bay.
yeah.
Mhm.
There are woods in the way, but then Lynch Bay obviously it's a coastal area, so there are trees, but not that many.
How the hell did he get there so fast?
Okay,
Well,
so
to
Sam
the door.
calls the sheriff, and about 20 minutes later, the sheriff arrives at the fisherman's house. And looks very angry at you, Isaac.
I'll be sitting there in the living room with the fisherman, and I'm like, hey, Sheriff, we were watching Casablanca. You want to have a seat? It's about a guy that totally disses his responsibility until the very last minute.
What? You never saw Casablanca before?
Oh yeah, I just love it.
Oh, okay, so he sits down. Okay, so he sits down and he starts. This is what I was supposed to be doing now. So, I was planning. I didn't know it was Casablanca that's going to be one, but I was planning to be at home.
Well,
Finishing
yeah,
my
I'm sorry I
study.
disrupted everybody's evening.
Yeah.
I have
Well, shut
no
up,
idea
but-
how I got this far away from
Shut
where
up! No,
I thought I
they are
was.
going to sing the Marseillaise now. I want to see this one.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, he stays there, and you are waiting for them, but they are they are taking their time.
We just fuck off all night. Like, oh man, you want to watch Satan met a woman? You know, it's the first Maltese Falcon.
Well, after a while, the sheriff decides it's time to go.
Yeah, I appreciate Timothy the hospitality.
But he drives you in silence. He doesn't say anything. Just
I'm
ignore.
okay with that. I'm kind of embarrassed at making
Yeah.
everyone go out of their way.
So he drops you at the Northern Hotel and just says, "Have a nice evening."
I think this is the beginning of a wonderful friendship.
Somehow I doubt it.
I'll laugh at that and close the door.
Well, it took they took long, 40
Mhm.
minutes, maybe more than 40 minutes.
Yeah, I will walk into the
Finally,
hotel like, just
What the fuck, Isaac?
Prof, man,
let's
we thought
come
you
with-
had disappeared, or they
come
thought
with
you
me.
had disappeared.
We need to. You need to see something.
Yeah. Did you saw something? Did you see something weird,
Well-
strange?
I want to see what got recorded. So yeah, I'm going to go into my room and play back the footage that's on the camera to show them what happened after I went through the door. That house is here, and I'll stab my finger on the map.
So
That
you're-
means this much displacement in no time at all.
so you're
That's
telling me
really interesting.
there's a door that's not a door that it goes to that place?
Yes, which maybe that place has a history, and I'll look at Ben, and maybe we should see if that is the case. Or maybe it's just happenstance that it went there. But the old man that caught me there was at that place for a reason. I think he might have had a feeling something weird was happening.
Or perhaps this happened before.
Maybe, but how would he know that it was happening to us, right?
Well, perhaps he's just staying there guarding the place. Waiting for someone to get out?
Right.
Well,
Right.
he seemed to be aware of what was in the shed, so he had his rifle there, so he was doing something there.
Yeah.
So I went down to the sheriff's department. I've been there twice now.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
a hell of
think
a
they
guy.
could find their butts with both hands and a flashlight. Number one. I mean, Ben's really kind of spitting it out nasty. He's not happy. Number two, I think they're lying their asses off about crime stats.
Oh,
I'm betting that people have disappeared here, and they just don't want to know about it.
well, like I say, there's definitely some sort of unwillingness of the locals here to accept some sort of reality that they all sort of know, right?
And the sheriff doesn't care any.
Well, he was going to call a search party for
Yeah.
estimates.
But yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if he was the search party. He wouldn't let us come with him. Professor
You wouldn't want to
Hertzkowitz, he
go,
wouldn't
Ben.
let us come with him. Why would that be?
Are you still in the lobby?
Mhm.
No, we'll be in my
No,
room.
okay.
Yeah.
So do you have the footage, the video that you?
Yeah, unless it didn't take.
So what
Is
you were
it- yeah,
you
the
were
camera,
recording
when I
while
went-
you?
Yeah, when I went through the door, does it show that I end up in this other place?
The moment you went through the door, there's just light,
Static.
and you can see anything, just light. And then the light goes off suddenly, and you see images of that house, the inside of the
Okay,
house.
good. So, yeah, there you go.
So Ben just takes a drag of a cigarette and says, I gotta say, Prof, we've never seen anything like this before. If I hadn't seen this on the tape, I wouldn't believe it.
I think this is more the area of expertise of Dr. Summers, from
Yeah,
what I see.
yeah.
So, what do you think, Summers? Are you a believer now?
This has nothing to. I'm a believer in what? Well, this is not necessarily occult. There could be. There could be a reason why the
Yeah.
reality splits in the woods. Just because we can't explain it yet doesn't mean it's not natural.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, that's the whole point of what we're doing is the occult is only the occult because we don't understand it yet. Like once we understand it, it'll just be science again.
Exactly. I believe in science.
Yeah, me too. And I'll have some samples to study.
But I also believe that someone's deep sin caused this. So we need to know what happened in that carpenter house.
And probably there's more doors in the woods that lead
Well,
to.
you don't even know if it's the same. It could be some. It could be a portal that moves, and it just happened to go into the carpenter's house. We cannot admit that is the only way. It could be something random, and that could
Well-
explain people that disappear in the woods. That maybe they go to other places far
But
from
we
here.
all agree that we're onto something here, right?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
there's something strange about those woods.
So we're staying.
You
Let's
hear
get
a
some
dog.
sleep.
You hear a dog barking outside the door, outside the bedroom door.
Oh, I'll open the door to see if it's someone in the hall listening or something.
Okay, so you open the door and you see a dog, a blue dog, barking.
Blue?
Blue, yeah, really blue, like blue, really blue.
Do we also
Like
hear
the
the
opposite
dog?
of red.
You
Yeah,
mean
there are
like
no-
a
It's not a normal color for a dog.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will just stare at that for a second. Like,
So it's a large dog. It's not just a puppy. It's a large dog. You can really understand the breed of this dog.
It's blue.
It's blue. Yeah, it's the same type of a German Shepherd, but more fatter and large, probably and blue.
I'll-
And he's barking.
I'll lean down to try to pet it. I'll put my hand under its, not to spook it.
The dog licks your hand when you approach it,
Oh, he's friendly.
and then he barks again.
What's that? There's trouble with the mail?
And suddenly the dog just turns his back on you and he starts running through the corridor.
Do you think he wants us to
Okay,
follow
I'll
him?
follow him. I'll follow him. Ben follows him.
Okay, the dog goes down the stairs.
I go down the stairs.
You start going down the stairs, but when you arrive down there, you don't see the dog anymore.
Do I hear him? Do I see any
No.
swinging doors? Do I?
No, nothing. The door,
Do I
the
see-
door, the stairs. Downstairs, it's the lobby, so you should see him.
So I
He
head
was
down to the
great.
lobby, and is there a person at the desk?
There's still the same guy there.
So I look over. This is Sam, right? So I look over
Yeah.
at Sam and say, "Dude, was there a dog here?"
Dog? No dogs allowed. It's
We-
the hotel policy. No dogs allowed.
No funny colored blue bulldogs, right? There wasn't a dog here.
No. And definitely, there are no blue dogs, man.
Okay, thanks. I walk back upstairs and come
was
back to the
looking at-
room and look at you guys
Yeah,
and
you
say,
funny look.
and
You
I
see-
kind of look at you
probably
guys
think
and
that there
say,
are smoking stuff there, up there.
oh, I certainly am, but it's all camels. So I kind of walk back to the room and look at you guys and say, that really weird looking dog just disappeared. And the only place it could have been, the guy at the front desk says, no dogs are allowed here, and he didn't see one.
That can't surprise you at this point, right?
So
A black
there was
dog is usually a sign of an ill omen. I don't know what a blue dog means.
yeah. Now I just start believing anything.
Felix, I started believing in most anything.
I think I'll just go to my room and try to get a good night's sleep, and in the morning start messing with the samples that I brought.
Okay, since it's almost midnight, we're going
Oh.
to stop here.
Mhm.
But you
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell us, tell me, not tell
I
us.
will say before I go to sleep though, I'm gonna do the little what's it called? There's a ritual. The one about dream incubation. I'm gonna see if I can cause a prophetic dream,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll head to bed.
And I guess maybe we need to go to the library in the morning or the town hall to see old newspapers to see if we see any
Or there's a newspaper or
strange stories.
radio station here in town.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
know
I'm
that-
thinking about looking
know
at
that
the
radio
archives.
station,
No
yes.
stories, old
Oh,
stories.
okay.
Newspaper.
so there's a town library. So presumably
There's a library, yes.
they presumably have a newspaper morgue there or something that we can look at old copies. We
Yeah,
can
like
maybe
town
they have
records
local
and-
history papers, things like that. So
Yeah,
Ben will definitely be all about checking that out.
Did the reporter get fired, or did the newspaper go away? What did he say?
He didn't. No, the newspaper
worked
wasn't
in-
from this town.
Oh, gotcha.
He was in Seattle.
Oh, gotcha. So
Yeah, but it sounds like they keep talking about him being down at that O'Reilly's in Lynch Bay. I assume there's a reason for him to be there. There's got to be some kind of news outlet around
it's a
here
bar.
somewhere. Yeah. But anyway, we can go check out the library, and then we can also check out the church. I still think the church is a good choice because we're going to have birth and death records there. We can look for weird patterns. We can talk to the minister. I mean, I hope he's not as weird as everybody else we talk to, but
No, definitely not.
you never know. you
The
know.
Reverend is a good man. That's what I know.
Is there any
Yeah.
chance that the radio alarms are set to KWSC?
Well, it's the only radio that we can get here. So it's-
Yeah,
it's
like-
hard to-
Good morning. Do, 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 do. Good play. I got you, babe, every day at 6 a.m.
it could be that kind of place. Okay, so let's stop the recording.